What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode, and here we go, the long-awaited Speed and Angels episode 1. Not episode 1 because we already did the prologue, right? But mission 1, episode 1. Let's do that. Real quick. Situation. Breaks, documentation campaign. Da-da-da-da. I guess I have to look at those files, documents. To fly the mission, the briefing is essential in order to complete it successfully. So we might have to take a look at this. But real quick, the objectives, it basically says start your engines, hit spacebar, and wait till Jester does its first startup stuff. After that, Paco takes over. You don't have to do anything with the Jester menu. Paco will take over, pretty much do everything. So let's pause it here for a second. I'm gonna take a look at the briefing. Alrighty, guys, so let me show you real quick what this looks like after going through the briefing. It's very cool. They have Reflected and Paco made a briefing for every mission. It is freaking cool. So we're gonna look. It gives you the overview, the weather, admin, exercise. So 360 turns, rolls, and they got it on the board, which I'm still working how to read it properly because this is all new to me. Loops. This is just cool how they just put it into the half Cuban, Immelmann, Split S, Squirrel Cage. This is just a lot of good information for anybody, honestly. Once you go through that gunfighter lineup, that's there. Comms 1, Comms 2, 3, 2, 4. Then you got your waypoints. Another information. Let's see. Radio channelization. But I'm sure all this is on the kneeboard. All right, so we just had to look at it. So with that being said, let's go.
All right, Slick. On this first flight, I'll be in your backseat. There's no stick back here, no one to save you should things get hairy, but I've got tons of experience in this beast, and I'll be able to see trouble before it gets too bad. We'll go up together, I'll talk you through a few maneuvers, and if you pass, you'll be with Instructor Rios until you graduate. Sound good?
Good.
Yes, sir.
Excellent. Let's go. After you strap in, make sure you ask for the power to be plugged in so we can talk through the intercom. Let's start her up.
Yes, sir.
Chief, connect ground air supply.
Copy. Ground air supply is now connected.
There it is. Figured it was an 18. No automatic starts. I know how to start it up.
Chief, turn on the ground power.
Copy. Ground power is now on.
Okay.
Let's light her up. This is very cool. It's like learning how to fly this.
I'm closing the canopy.
Perfect.
Ready to start.
There we go. And there we go. Let's see. Let's turn on our monitors. All right. Wing sweep working. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Awesome. INS alignment starting. Oof. Put it at 200. Let's take a look at this real quick. While Jester or Paco aligns it. Man, there's a lot of pages. All right, here we go. No, this is awesome. Let me tell you, getting all this and putting it on here takes a lot of work. So you know what? Reflected in Paco, thank you. One more time. Takeoff checklist. Nice. So much info. That's cool. Like it, like it, like it, like it. Well, we're almost there. Beautiful.
Is the alignment complete? Okay, good. When you're ready, I'll call for taxi.
Okay, ready.
Set the HUD to takeoff mode.
Already at takeoff.
Okay,
Adjust the radio volumes as required.
That's fine.
okay, done.
Set the radar altimeter to 5,000 feet.
5,000. Oof. I guess. Set the radar altimeter to 5,000 feet and press spacebar, but it won't go.
Check.
Turn on all exterior lights except for the formation lights.
Okay,
Check the ATIS on button 11 for the QNH and set the altimeter.
Channel 11.
Runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Nellis information Bravo. 1315 Zulu. Wind 210 at 8 knots. Visibility greater than 10 miles. Few clouds at 9,000. Temperature 70. Dew point 35. Altimeter 3011. No sig. Departure runway 03 right. Arrival runway 21 right. Visual approaches in use. Advise on initial contact. You have information Bravo. Nellis information Bravo. 1315 Zulu. Wind 210 at 8 knots.
Alrighty. Check.
Okay, done.
Nellis clearance, Gunfighter 1-1, ready to copy with Bravo. South 4.
Gunfighter 1-1, Nellis clearance. You're cleared south via the Dream 6 departure, then as followed. Squawk 4021, departure frequency will be 273.55.
Squawk 4021, departure 273.55, Gunfighter 1-1.
Gunfighter 1-1, read that correct. Contact ground on 275.8 prior to taxi.
Copy, contact ground. Nellis ground, Gunfighter 1-1 at Foxtrot, ready to taxi with Bravo.
Gunfighter 1-1, Nellis ground, turn left Foxtrot, right Alpha, cross runway 03 left, hold short, 03 right.
Left Foxtrot, right Alpha, cross 03 left, hold short 03 right, Gunfighter 1-1.
So,
Okay, here we go. Tap the brakes when we start rolling to make sure they work. Then woggle the rudders to make sure the nose wheel steering is functioning.
alright.
Copy.
So 03 left and 03 right. So we're going left, then right. We're passing this one, holding short on runway 03 right. Ah, I always forget about this.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Brakes work.
Okay, let's go through the takeoff checklist. Brakes.
Check okay. Accumulator pressure's up.
Fuel.
Normal feed auto transfer. Dumps off. Feed tanks full. Then go set.
Canopy closed, locks engaged, lights out, stripes aligned, handle in closed position.
Closed. Locks engaged. Light out. Seal inflated. Handle in closed position.
Seat arm, top and bottom, command eject aft, strapped in 6 ways.
I'm on top and bottom, showing MCO on the window.
SAS.
All on.
ATLS.
On.
All circuit breakers set.
All miners set.
Master test.
Off.
BiDi.
Normal.
Compass, standby gyro, altimeter.
Compass synced. Standby gyro erect. Altimeter set.
Wings.
Swept.
Oh, sure.
Trim.
Set 000.
Harness lock.
Mine's locked.
Controls.
I'll get it on the runway.
All warning and caution lights out.
Minor out.
You ready to go?
Ready.
Ready.
Nellis Tower, Gunfighter 1-1, holding short, runway 03 right, ready to go.
Gunfighter 1-1, Nellis Tower, wind 210 at 8, clear for takeoff, runway 3 right.
Clear for takeoff, 03 right, Gunfighter 1-1. Okay, let's spread the wings, spoilers and anti-skid, flaps to maneuver, take the runway, and stop on center line.
Wings at 20 auto, both lights out. Maneuver, spoiler module on, spoiler brake selected.
Alrighty. Take the runway, stop center line, do not...
Now hold the brakes, throttle up to mill power, and perform the control wipeout.
Here comes the wipeout. Left, right, forward, aft, free and correct.
Okay, now release the brakes, and as the plane accelerates, let it fly off the runway with just a little bit of RAF stick. Once the nose lifts off, let the mains come off the runway, let the nose slightly and quickly raise the gear so we don't overspeed. Climb at a shallow angle so we can accelerate, but keep it below 450 knots if you can. Remember, we don't need the burners in this B model. This plane's a beast.
Yes, sir.
Make sure the nose wheel steering is off by 100 knots.
We'll go.
One with you, South 4.
Gunfighter 1-1, Nellis departure, radar identified, climb to 7,000, maintain 350 knots, Polo heading 344 with truck stop and zero navigation.
Gunfighter 1-1, copy all.
Smooth.
Switch the steer command to dest to have the waypoints displayed on your HSI. Truck stop is waypoint 1. Also switch the HUD to cruise mode.
Cruise mode, destination, that's it.
Roger.
Already at 6,000. Shah. Quickly forget how fast this thing moves. $7,000. Yep. I'll lower this. We got our autopilot on. Perfect.
Okay, we're at truck stop. I switched to waypoint 2 on the HSI, which is Juno. Climb to 17,000 feet.
Yes, sir.
17,000, here we go.
Hey Slick, I hope you're as excited to fly the Tomcat as I was. I got a ride when I was just a middy, and it totally changed my life. I was hooked from the very first second, seriously. She's an amazing bird, legendary for good reasons. A true pilot's plane. If you can learn to master her and deal with her quirks, you'll prove yourself to be a very good pilot.
Yes, sir.
Today's the first step along that journey. Concentrate on the details. Conquer the minutia. The little things matter when you are working to become a Tomcat pilot. Let's have some fun, but remember, if you don't learn to fly the Tomcat properly, she'll end up flying you.
Got it.
Almost there. Flying at 300 knots, roughly just over.
Agent 2, just want to make sure you can make your descent present position to apex.
Wow, it's never been this busy before.
$17. Perfect. Very nice. And we are 10 miles away from our next waypoint. I love the fact that they set it up so that Paco changes all the waypoints to where you need to be, so you don't have to go into the gesture menu. Hopefully we can get a good replay for you guys, but you know, Tomcat is like the one true
Gunfighter 1-1 approaching Juno, contact blackjack on 377.8.
worst replay module. It
Gunfighter
is,
1-1 switching.
it is so bad.
Blackjack, Gunfighter 1-1 at Juno, checking in ASRAC.
Gunfighter 1-1 Blackjack, you're cleared into South Wharf from surface to 35,000 feet. Contact Blackjack when ready to RTB.
Gunfighter 1-1 will do.
3 miles out.
Okay, Slick, let's proceed to Sucky Peak, which is our fixed point. It's going to be the bullseye for today's mission. Let's get familiar with this beast. Get yourself level at Angels 15, 350 knots. Look out.
Just 15.
Flight 7, Golf 17 has your line clear. We're flight level 200 in the blocks, 190, block 210. Affirmative 2. So you're clear to rejoin.
Keep it set, we're waiting for contact, copy cleared to rejoin, and we're at 2 by 16.
Come on. $15,000 feet. And 350 knots. We're getting there.
Okay, ready.
Hey, Slick. Before we get started, let's see how good you are with the departure and spin procedures. You ready?
Ah, shit.
I'm ready.
Okay, good. Let's hear it.
Now?
Hey, you said you were ready.
Yeah, items added. Choose what you reply to Paco. Oh, stick forward, neutral, lateral, harness lock. All right, let's see. Hey.
Upright. Stick forward neutral lateral, harness lock, throttles go vital, rudder opposite turn needle yaw. If no recovery, stick into turn needle. If yaw rate steady increasing, or spinner are flashing, or eyeball LG sensed, roll sats on, stick full into turn needle and aft. If recovery is indicated, controls neutralized, recover at 17 units AOA, thrust is required. If flat spin verified by flat attitude, increasing yaw rate, increasing eyeball LG, or lack of pitch and roll rates, canopy jettison, eject. Inverted. Stick full aft, neutral lateral, harness locked. Throttles both idle. Rudder opposite turn neutral yaw. If recovery is indicated, controls neutralized. Recover at 17 units AOA. Thrust is required. If spinning below 10,000 feet AGL, eject.
Alright, nicely done. Let's continue.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, we'll start out easy. Left hand 360-degree turn. First, roll left, then stop the roll. Then smoothly pull the stick back to set 5 Gs while you add afterburner as needed, adjusting the angle of bank to keep your altitude plus or minus 200 feet. Roll, then pull. 2 separate motions. Nice and smooth.
Roger.
Alrighty, so the recording got messed up earlier, so we might start it here. We'll see. Roll, then gently pull.
If you want to find the Tomcat, you're going to have to pull harder than that. Come on. Not as much angle of bank. Get it back up there. Increase your angle of bank. You're climbing.
There we go. Keep it at 15. Slowly. Slowly. Nope, nope, nope. Hold it at 15, damn it. Come on. $350. Holding it. Hold. Come on. It's dropping. There we go. It is challenging, I'm not gonna lie. Nose down. Look at how fast that nose drops. Keep an eye on this gauge. Look at that. See how much it drops? Too much. Come on.
Okay, that was really sloppy. Let's try it again and keep it on altitude.
God damn it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Not as much angle bank. Get it back up there.
Come on. Once you see that gauge dropping, just pull the stick a little bit more. Come on.
your angle of bank. You're climbing. All right, well done. Now we'll do the same to the right. Roll, then pull. Let's go.
All right. So let's keep an eye. We're at
Okay.
13, just over 13. Roll, then pull. Roll, then pull.
Figure 7 squawk 4366.
If you want to find the Tomcat, you're going to have to pull harder than that. Come on. Not as much angle of bank. Get it back up there.
It's a little bit different on the right. Get back up to 15. Come on. There we go. Not too steep of a drop. Let's hold it right there as best as we can. Come on. Come on. Too steep of a drop. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Just a little bit more. There we go.
Next, as you know, we don't actually have ailerons, but we still call this maneuver an aileron roll because spoiler roll sounds stupid. We'll do one to the left and then another to the right. You've done them before, but never in a Tomcat. Let's set up at 15K, 350 knots, pull the nose up 10 degrees, stop, neutral stick first, then all the way left. Try to stop exactly wings level. Got it? Let's go. Aileron roll to the left. Go.
Alright. Up.
Look out.
Oh shit. Up. Oh, that's too much. Way too much. See 10 degrees right here. So, well.
Alright, well done. Now let's do one to the right. Same setup. Ready? Roll right. Go. Okay, roll's complete. Looking good. Let's get into the vertical maneuvers. This plane is a true dogfighter, and if you want to kick ass in the visual arena, you gotta master the vertical. First, just a basic wing over. It's a really graceful, gentle maneuver where you'll reverse your direction of travel by pulling up into the vertical, pivoting on a wingtip, and come out of it going the opposite direction at the same altitude and airspeed. Understood. Get yourself in a cardinal heading, north, south, east, or west. Same basic setup, 15,000 feet, 350 knots. When you're ready, begin a 2-3 G, pull straight up until we get to 45 degrees nose up, then start programming in some angle of bank. You want to be at 90 degrees angle of bank as you're halfway through the turn, then let the nose start pitching back down as you ease out the angle of bank. Again, you want to come out of this flying in the opposite direction you started, but at the same speed and altitude.
Yes, sir.
You ready for the wing over? Alright, let's go.
Alright, so let's pause this here for a second. Let's look at this. Cardinal heading, north, south, east, west, right? So where are we at? I always get lost with all the gauges. Oh, we got him here. 23. Come on. Anyways, let me see. That's north, if I'm not mistaken. So we're gonna go 15K, 350, which we're going a little bit faster than that. 3G, 245 degree nose up, 90 degree turn, then slow. All right, let's do this.
Gunfighter 1-1 Blackjack, check west. You're leaving the range, flow west immediately. Gunfighter 1-1.
Here we go. Climb up.
Bleed 4-1, air boss, how do you read? Bleed 4-1, loud and clear.
Sloppy as hell.
That was pretty ham-fisted. Give it another shot. One of the common errors is starting the turn before you got the nose high enough. Try to get at least 45 degrees nose up before you begin programming the turning.
Alright.
Yes, sir.
Let me drop down to 15,000 feet. Alright, let's go. Right here. 15,000 feet. Alright, so we're gonna hold here for a second. And where is it? All right, let's bring this up real quick. So let's look at this. $15,000 feet, pull the nose up 10 degrees. We already did that. So this one, no, that's the loop. This is where I'm 3Gs to 45 degrees north up, 90 degrees afterburner, if I'm not mistaken, at 90 degree turn, slow roll to level. And here, just try by pulling up to the vertical, pivoting on a wingtip, and come out of it going the opposite direction at the same altitude and airspeed. North, south, east, west, same set, 15, 300 knots. We bring it to 3G pull straight up till we get to 45 degrees nose up. Start programming in some angle of bank to be 90 degrees angle of bank. Then let the nose start pitching back down. Ease up, okay. Opposite direction, common error starting to turn before you got the nose high enough. Okay, let's give it a shot. So 15K. Come on. All right, here we go. Yeah, because what happens is you going up in speed or in altitude, but -90
Blackjack, Cajun 4, checking back in off the tanker, established northern holding.
Nose is supposed to come back down.
Alright, well done. Let's do one to the other side.
Yes, sir.
15,000 feet. Let's go. There we go. Quick 15. And 15. Here we go. Nose up. Alright, 90-degree turn. Gentle turn.
Alright, nice work. Let's move on to the loop. Basic shit here. Same setup at 15K and 350 knots. Plug the blowers into max, 4G pull, making sure you keep the wings level. Once your nose high and the airspeed begins to decay, intercept 15 minutes angle of attack and hold that as you go inverted and nose back down. Once the airspeed and G build back up, get back on that 4G pull and come out of blower to control your speed. You need to begin on the heading north and come out of the maneuver on the same heading, same altitude, and airspeed.
Okay, got it.
You ready? Okay, cool. Speed angle set. Blower in and pull.
Ready.
Alright. Let's get set up. And go up to 15,000 feet. Come on. 15. There we go. Max afterburner.
Alright, Slick, nice work. Check your wings parallel to the horizon. Keep that 4G pull till we hit 15 units AOA. Alright, we should be heading exactly opposite the compass heading we started from. Make sure you keep the 15 units AOA pull. Keep the nose tracking. Look as far back as you can to visually catch the horizon. Keep coming in to scan the instruments and AOA till you can do this 100% by feel. Make sure you're at a burn. Get on that 4G pull, but no more. Start modulating your altitude and airspeed from here on to end up on the same heading, airspeed, and altitude as when we started.
Come on. Almost.
Okay, not great. Let's try it again.
Damn it.
Yes, sir.
Just be advised, we're at Angels 26.5, and we're number 2. Check nose is cold, switch is safe, and 06 is cold. Sir.
Max afterburner.
Okay, cool. Loops are done for now. Let's get into half Cuban. The first half is the same as a loop, but once you get your nose pointed back toward the ground at 45 degrees nose down, stop your pull, neutralize the stick for a moment, but roll wings level in either direction. The objective is to finish the maneuver on the opposite cardinal heading from the one you began. Again, you've got to finish at the same altitude and the same airspeed, but heading in the opposite direction. You ready to do half Cuban? Okay, hit it.
Alright.
Okay.
Seen it perform, so. Max afterburner. 4G pool.
Ivan 1, continue reference 060, standby targeting, Ivan 1.
Number 1.
Ivan 3, reference 060, Ivan 3. Ivan 3, reference 060, Ivan 3.
$350. I'm gonna get a horrible grade on this.
And nicely done. Now for the famous Immelmann. Basically, the first half of the loop. Same setup for the airspeed and altitude. 4G pull till you hit 15 units. Hold that until you're inverted, heading in the opposite direction, and your nose is 10 degrees above the horizon. Stop the pull, neutralize the stick for a moment, and roll wings level in either direction. You should finish up going in the opposite direction. It's just half a loop, stop and roll. Ready to Immelmann? Go.
Roger.
Alright, here we go. Max afterburners.
Next you do the back half of the Immelmann, the split S. Start at 22K, 200 knots on a cardinal heading. Pull the power at mill, first roll inverted, neutralize, then pull to 15 units. As your airspeed and G increase, pull to 4 Gs and modulate throttles to roll out in the opposite direction at 15K and 350 knots. Piece of cake. You ready? Go. Ready.
Alright. Here we go. So, inverted. We're gonna pull 15 units.
Okay, nicely done. Now to finish up, we're going to put those last few maneuvers together into what's called a squirrel cage. You'll start with a loop, go right into a half Cuban, no pause into an Immelmann, then finish up with the split S. No stopping between maneuvers. You've got to begin and finish at our standard speed and angels, 15K and 350 knots. Pick a cardinal heading, make sure you keep your proper G, AOA, and roll control throughout the 4 maneuvers. Hit 15K and 350 at the bottom each time. Ready to bang out a squirrel cage? Alright, let's go.
Ah, shit.
We'll go.
Alrighty. The loop. Here we go. Alright. They're holding that.
Blackjack, Sniper 4 flight at Bighorn, ready for RTV. Sniper 4, Blackjack, radar contact, proceed direct ARCO, contact approach.
There we go, half Cuban.
Sniper 4.
Copy that, check blocks. You have a 2-ship off your 6 at 30,000 right now.
Alrighty, here we go. Immelmann? No. Yeah, possibly. There we go. And split S. Here we go. And turn invert. Come on. Did I do it?
Okay, we're done with the basic aerobatics for the moment. We're going to move into some slow speed handling, so turn off the roll sass. We're going to do a few high AOM maneuvers. True stick and rudder mastery is really critical to being a good Tomcat pilot. The next maneuver is the high AOA flat scissors practice. Slow speed, high alpha competence is just as important as the vertical and horizontal maneuvers we do. The goal is to get so slow the other plane flushes out in front, and you win the fight. Understood. We'll set up at 15K, 220 knots. Pull the nose up to about 60 degrees at low power. As the speed comes down to 180 knots, start feeding in the burners. But remember, the goal is to fly forward as slowly as possible. Keep that nose parked up high. As the airspeed decays, lower the nose to keep the speed around 100 knots. It's all rudders from here. If you move the stick too far in either direction, the spoilers will pop up on that wing and kill lift. You'll know you're doing it right when the stick is all the way back, neutral laterally, and your boots are dancing on the rudders. See how slow you can get moving forward. A slick B might be able to get down about 100 knots. Got it. Once you're comfortable moving in a straight line at high AOA and slow airspeed, feed in a little rudder to initiate a turn. Just a little is all you need. Remember, no lateral stick movement. That just kills lift off the wings. When you get the turn you want, feed rudder in the opposite direction to stop it. When you get comfortable, weave your weight back and forth in an S pattern. This will further decrease your downrange travel and increase the chance the opponent will flush out ahead of you. Yes, sir. You ready to go? Alright, stick back and get that nose up. Power to mill as we climb. Burner, once the climb stops, keep the nose up. Keep slowing down. Yes, sir.
Oh shit.
Control 3225, just want to see if you have clearance for Dogs 41, if it's going to be the same as for Razor 31, direct Tambo 250.
Could you 25 affirmative? That will be for all receivers coming to you today.
25 copies, thanks.
Got it? Alright, let's get the rudder going now. Stick in your lap, neutral laterally. A little rudder to change heading. Opposite rudder to get back to wings level. Rudder in the opposite direction to turn the other way. Easy with the controls. Work it back and forth. Roger.
Oh shit. This is crazy. As far as
Alright, nicely done. Let's get the roll sass back on and do one of my favorite demonstration maneuvers. The zoom climb is super fun and shows just how powerful this beast is. We are a rad configured F-14B. No tanks, no rails, big ass engines. As close to a rocket ship as the Navy owns. For this next demo, I want you to get on the deck at 200 feet AGL, 450 knots, and when you're ready, hold 4 Gs into the vertical as you plug in the burners. Once you're 90 degrees nose up, unload the stick a little to keep the nose at pure vertical, then just ride the rocket. Once the airspeed hits 200 knots, gently pull the 15 units and roll onto your back inverted. Stabilize, and then roll upright in either direction. Let's see how high we can get this baby. We'll go.
interesting.
Maintain flight level 190. Correction, you're cleared to conduct air fueling along your AR 625, Psycho 7 disregard. You're cleared to the track via direct climb, maintain flight level 190.
To the track, direct climb in the 190, Flanker 7.
Ready to zoom? Let's hit it.
Here we go.
afterburners. Alright, here we go.
Super fun, right? Let's get down to 25K, 350 knots for a couple Mach runs.
Yes, sir.
Get down. I should have gotten up higher. Damn. Oh, that's right. Slow down to 200. Then I was thinking altitude. My bad. That means it had more rocket power.
Okay, ready.
Once you're ready, unload slightly to about 0.5 Gs and full blower. The unloaded TOMCAT accelerates much faster. Let's get up to about Mach 1.3 and do a few easy turns. With the wings all the way back, it's just the differential elevators doing all the work.
Roger.
Full afterburners.
Pretty quick, right? Okay, gentle turns, easy on the stick, no rudder. Let's make a 45-degree turn to the right, then level the wings, then return back to the left.
Roger.
Okay, done for today. Nice first hop. We got a great sense of how the F-14B maneuvers throughout the entire envelope. As we move through the syllabus, we'll continue to get more comfortable with this beast.
Yes, sir.
All right, exercise complete. Let's head to Stucky's Peak and I'll call Blackjack.
Oh shit.
We'll go.
We have a problem. Houston, we have one big problem. I'm out of gas. Ah, shit. Well, I guess we're gonna have to do this again a little bit better.
1 maintain flight level 210 till on range. Delta range altimeter is 3008. Clear scheduled. Clear tactical.
Questions? Let's go.